I was the chairman of the Boar's Head Committee this year, and we put this program on every year, and we have for the last 5 years, and we think it's something that we can give to the community and God's glory, and something that we enjoy doing every year, and we propose to continue this program as long as we possibly can. It's just a great thing for the church, and we think it's great for the community and for everybody involved, and the people are involved in it just love to do it. And we think it's one of the grandest things that this church has ever done.
Tell me how you feel about being in the festival.
Me?
Uh-huh. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, how about you? How do you feel about being in the festival?
Hi.
Do you like it? Do you like the part that you are? You look so nice. Okay, thank you. Tell me how you feel about being in the festival.
I like it.
Do you? Do you want to be in it next year? Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Robbie Vic.
Okay, Robbie.
Robbie.
My name is Susie Counselor.
And how do you feel about being in the festival?
I like it.
Were you in it before?
This is my 3rd year.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Names?
Now.
Now?
My name's Kara Lovell. Let's just call it.
And how do you feel about being in the festival?
This is my first year, and so far I think it's fun.
Do you? How about you? Is this
year?
first year?
Fifth.
Fifth? Oh my. Have you always played the same part? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, thank you. Name?
My name is Jennifer Merriweather.
Merriweather, okay. And Jennifer, how long have you been in
This is
the...
my first year.
Is it? And did you find it fun? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
want to
I
be in
like
it next year?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Thank you.
It's good.
Can you tell me your name? Okay.
Angela Manford.
And is this your first year?
Yes, first year.
First? Oh, well, that's nice. Both of you look lovely. Did you make your own costumes?
I did.
No, I did. This is a new one this year.
Is it? How did you get that hat to stand up like that?
Coat hangers, wire, rug backing, anything I could find.
After wearing these clothing, tell me something. Would it have been nice to be a woman in that time?
I would have had a lady in waiting to get me dressed.
I think you have all the servants.
Need the servant for a servant.
Really? Okay, thanks. You all did enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Hi, I guess the secret's out now. Everybody knows what the choir wears under their choir robes. But nevertheless, we have a lot of fun. We work very hard. But I think the thing that thrills me the most about the Boar's Head is the fact that everybody is using their God-given talent, whether it's singing or sewing or cooking or being an usher, helping with the decorations, building a stage. Everybody in the whole church comes together and we put on a beautiful night, and it touches a lot of people, and it just kind of ends the Christmas season on a very high note. And I don't know what I'd do without it. You don't even have that down after Christmas is over. It's kind of like you look forward to Boar's Head, and it just lifts me. I love it. We just have to keep doing it till we're all too old to stand and sing.
Mostly getting up and going to the bathroom and all that.
There's all kinds of stuff.
Well, that close there.
I'm gonna have Jerry sit.
Don't do that. I'm looking for a trash.
Are you ready? Okay.
Not me, I mean.
Okay.
Everybody can say a few
This is
words.
the greatest religious experience of my life.
Okay. How about you?
I get tearful. When I look at people.
All right.
Makes me feel joyful.
Joyful.
Flying is one of the most beautiful gifts that a church can give to its community.
Wait a minute.
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
And we can't end a year and start a new year without this program. It's just that simple. We have to do it every year. So I think it's great.
Very enjoyable.
Thank you. Thank you.
Am I on there now?
Yeah.
So this is my 5th year to play for the festival, and it gets more fun every year.
Okay. You do beautifully.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun to do it.
Time to do it again.
Okay.
We thank you too. You did a good job.
all, I'm Donna Richardson. I had the great honor of being chairman of the costume committee, seeing as how I'd never made costumes before. I did have two wonderful helpers, Suzanne Paxton and Datha Harris. Now, Datha did a lot of the research for us, and we based most of our costumes on 17th and 18th century medieval costumes. What the ladies did was take a rough sketch after the three of us agreed on a design, and they just took a rough sketch, something like this. Sometimes we had some material. A lot of us went diving into our closets and pulled out all kinds of bits and pieces, and they all came together to make a very beautiful effect. Not everybody was able to be with us tonight. Suzanne, I think you have some names of...
Yes, I do. Some of the ladies that aren't here tonight are Mary Taylor, Jane Stokes, Manine Winters, Jeanette Vargas, Dot Davenport, and Martha Counselor. And a lot of our costumes have a sentimental value to them. And I believe, Datha, you could tell us something about that.
Well, I can tell you about this one that's worn by one of the kings. The gold and the green fabric was bought to coordinate with the turquoise and gold brocade trim that came from one of my mother's formals, and that is worn by my brother. So that is has a special sentiment to us, and she enjoyed seeing it the time that she got to see it.
I'm Frances Batson.
I'm Marion Martin.
I'm Mary Dye. We really enjoyed seeing this all come together.
I'm Golda Shaver. I made one costume and one choir robe that we are wearing for these.
My name's Terry Dozer. I'm Imogene Ashby. I worked on a lot of white choir robes that were used the first 4 of the 5 years.
I'm Geneva Vick. I made a beefeater costume about a picture I saw in a magazine.
I'm Rosemary Payton. I made the little loaf, the boy that rides the loaf, the boy that was a girl, and 2 of the other girls in the procession. And I thought one of the most interesting things I had happened that we needed feathers and for the girls' hats, and we couldn't find them anyplace. And finally we found pans that you use for wedding, and I took the feathers out of the pans and put them on the hats. And I thought that was the most interesting thing I had happened.
I'm Sarah Black. I made 4 costumes.
Well, and ladies, aren't you really proud of yourself, though, when you saw all those people come in and the visual effects? I think you all are just the core of the total look.
In telling about this, it just occurred to me that I should have mentioned the king who wears it, my brother, is Irvin Wright Gary, and our mother is Elta Gary. And there might be some that might be interested in that.
Thank you, ladies.
Well, I should have told about what I made this week with my husband. I didn't do it.
Thank you all. I know this was...
Oh, shoot.
Well, but the one he...
Well, do you want to put an apple in his mouth?
Looks really, really good.
This is the whole thing behind the whole festival.
Think that's about enough, or
However much color you think it needs.
what about the pudding? Is it?
And the pudding is to be plain. And they carry it in, and we put plain bee in it, and it flames as the girls carry it in, and it signifies part of the feast.
I will not waste words because you know the game.
I'm supposed to be okay. Somebody up here.
Yeah, if we can get it like that.
Do they make the last? Years to stay.
What do you want? That's
Oh, is this a diaper kit?
oh my goodness.
I found some.
Where?
Let me take a quick. I'll just.
One on each side.
No, I think I'm just going to one and roll this one.
How was their season for you? Do you know how to use that thing?
Hey! I found a ball.
Hey, over here!
I'd like to say a few words about the props. I'm in charge of the props. It's been an exciting time getting all these things together. From nothing, we have made, I think, absolutely stupendous props for this boar's head. For instance, we made the halberds for the beef eaters. Now, halberds, that's a correct name for pikes or staffs. We started with hoe handles and with spearheads and all kinds of things. The star, made out of a styrofoam ball with sparkles on it and aluminum slivers so that it will shine as the light catches it. On my committee, but let me talk about the committee for just a moment. When we started, my committee was Kathy Pollock, Regina Lovell, she worked on the shepherd's crooks. Judy and Hugh Lovell, they made the cakes, 2 cakes they made. Not real cakes, plaster of Paris cakes. Mona Vick, she made the king's jewel boxes that they carry. Ann Stokes made the large taper holders that they're the large candlesticks. Joyce and Frank Wilson, they made these trenchers right here, and of course they do all this decorating each year. I made the cross and the scroll and other little odds and ends. But it has been so exciting to do all this, and everyone's cooperated, and we've had just a joy just working on this. Just been super.
Sorry, I just keep cool boxing this game.
When the Banquet sings to you still singing
Kings look good this year. I think that's right. Yeah. This is a different one of them. Which one? That's where you do. Well, no, this is, well, it's the same colors that they, you know, that, Mark Nash wears. I don't know if it's changed.
Oh man, which one we going? Oh boy, you can't.
Can't do it. That's the only one I know. That's the only one I learned. That's the only one I learned. I don't know.
They know the same song.
It's just the next verse.
Here comes the main honcho.
Yeah, but I have, man, Frankenstein's version. I don't know.
You want any of the pictures to redress that? Make it right. We can pick it up.
So what, maybe just walk down and sing it together.
Look at the bright light, until these two gonna run the same time. Oh, man.
Got your post in the word, it's supposed to take a long.
Look like a rust belt.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're going to be doing. What are you? Huh? Well, you look like an elf. You look very, very pretty.
We're soft unless you have dark skin.
So we're gonna try to get her on the live. Oh, right.
Just have 1/8, is that all we have? No. What did we ever decide on how we're going to come out?
Your ball, everything, the nurse and the counselor.
Hello, I'm Walter White, the new minister of the Greenville United Methodist Church. I came here in June at the change of ministers at our annual conference held in Owensboro, Kentucky. This is quite a exciting time for me in a very real way because I've never been involved in anything like this before. I've read about it, I've heard about it, I know other churches have put it on, but I've never actually been involved in it or really seen it in its full production. Therefore, it is a very exciting time for me. And I'm looking forward to being a part of the excitement that I know is being felt by the members of this congregation as they compose the cast of this production. So that it's something that I'm hoping that if it is successful, which I know it will be, and we can eliminate the if and simply say it will be successful, and they're able to, as a cast and as a congregation, put this on by themselves, they will then be able to do it for as many years as they desire. And it will be something that they have bought into, it'll be theirs, and regardless of the change of ministers, even if a man comes in new like myself, they will not need to worry. They will be able to handle the situation well and do a very good job. And for this I am pleased, and I hope that everything does go well, and I wish them well, and the cast itself is in my thoughts and prayers as we make our way toward Friday night.
Strayed away from us, didn't
Well, I've been up here talking. You've been holding your a little loose every time.
Hey, are we?
Tell me what part you're going to be playing. You look lovely. Do you know that? No. Well, you do. You just look lovely. And what's your name?
Melanie.
Okay, Melody, you look nice. Okay, what's your name?
Ben Henderson, number page.
Okay,
I'm Benny Westmoreland down the page.
all right.
Where at? And I should take your arms down. We're going to take the shirt up underneath here and then pull it out. I think we can handle that.
Okay.
My name's Chris and I'm playing the city.
Okay, thank you, Chris. Your name is?
Katie.
And Katie, what are you going to do?
Ride
Ride a log. Ooh, you just look lovely. Are you excited about this? Is this your first play? No? You've been in other ones. Well, you look lovely. Thank you.
Dick Counselor, I'm a woodsman.
Okay, thank you.
Buck Wagner, log carrier.
Okay. Right now.
Okay, Susie Counselor, and I'm a lady in waiting.
Okay. And what's your name?
Careful, Bo. Eric.
And what are you playing?
Starter.
Oh, okay.
Yonder
Do we run out? Get our light and come upstairs. And what's your name?
Greg Martin.
Greg, okay. And the boys, who are the boys?
Okay, this is Brad Richardson. And this is my son Neil on the far end.
Okay, good. Do you man the lights every year?
Right.
Well, you're great. Are these lights from MCTI?
No, these belong to the church.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
That's fantastic, isn't it, to have such equipment?
It
That's
is.
good.
We're real fortunate.
Yeah, yeah. Better not let MCTI see them. You know what I mean? Okay, thank you very much, and you're doing a good job.